Hello, everyone. I figured I'd jump on and do a live a little bit later than what I was planning on. Oh, well, right? Well, let's see here. I have well, I had. Now I just got to find this. There we go. Well, anyways, good. Hey, Process, how you doing, brother? You know, so my topic is for today is misheard song lyrics. And if my camera is kind of pixelated or whatever, it's on my laptop, not my wife's. Hers is a better camera, and I didn't. My um, tablet is a little, wasn't fully charged, so I'm using my phone for this. So um, you get what you get, you know. But I figured misheard song lyrics because we all hear that song that we just don't understand a certain lyric or two, and they're just glitched out a little bit. Yep, the Garden of Eden, which was turned into Indigada Divida, which turned out to be their only hit, by the way. You know, so but I'm going to do this. Send out the link to come on. If anybody wants to come on, it's up to them. I'm not gonna. Jamin, I said I'd be on at 8 your time, which would be 7 my time. I'm usually in bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock. Well, anyways, you're on your way home. That's cool. Um, I ain't worried about it. You can join in when you get home. You know, process if you want to come on, jump right on in, bud. Love to have you. You know, um, I don't have any moderators, so it'll take me a little bit to drop a channel. So, and then I get all these goddamn pop-ups. There we go. But songs you just don't understand, like In the Garden of Eden, which was supposed to be in the Garden of Eden. You know, and then you know gee, where in the flip are you getting gas for $3.94 a gallon? It's 4.05 out here, about 10 cents, a little bit more expensive, but not by much, 10 cents. You know, but you know, how about Elton John's Tiny Dancer? Well, you got it in Kentucky. Are you that close to the border? You know, you get Jesus Christ. I get all these people messaging me, all because I'm a pub master for a pub out at a Renaissance, and they're asking for a soda list. Yep. Process, that is one of the misheard song lyrics, and it's "Excuse me while I kiss the sky." Hey, Nad's Life, how you doing, sweetheart? Happy Tuesday to you. Taco Tuesday, as you will. Just can't get rid of these flipping pop-ups. Anyways, see, there they go again. Tiny Dancer by Elton John. The lyric is "Hold me closer, Tiny Dancer," and what people actually hear is "Hold me closer, Tony Danza." I don't know. I've never um, heard that. I've never misheard that one. I've always heard "Hold me closer, Tiny Dancer." That was maybe because my hearing ain't a shot, or I listened to that death metal where they scream into the mic and I could understand every damn word they said. Yeah, Ozzy, anything you can mishear. you know, um, that's a fact. And if y'all know who Tony Danza is, he was in Who's the Boss, but he was also in Taxi before that, back in the 70s. Two very successful sitcoms. And we all know who did Drift Away originally, right? Yeah. I want to hold your hand. Yep, I want to hold your hand. I never misunderstood that one though. I always, maybe it's because you know I know these things. Yep, I believe there was one that was Tom Petty in the list too. I didn't write much down because I had them on my phone. I got two lists here on the phone. Figure it was easier than writing the damn things down and cramping up my hand. You know, maybe if I had a little bit of lube, but you know, you know. But we all know who Uncle Cracker is, and not just a white boy either. But he did the remake of Drift Away, and what you hear is "Give me the Beach Boys and free my soul." Hmm. That's not what I ever heard, and I didn't hear the original lyric either. What the lyric actually is "Give me the Beat Boys and free my soul." What I actually heard was "Give me the free boy and beat my soul." That's what I actually heard. I couldn't understand it with the original guy, and I couldn't understand it with Uncle Cracker either. Nads. Uncle Cracker is your time, your music. Because my son is 28 and he knows who Uncle Cracker is. My daughter's in her early 30s and she used to listen to Uncle Cracker. So you should know who Uncle Cracker is. Yeah, that's right, Jamin. Neil can't sing even right here, right now. That was a very popular tune, right here, right now. You know, mm. Well, then we move into a very popular band with AC/DC with "Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap." You know, I keep hearing dirty deeds done with sheep. Wrapped up in wrapped up like a deuce, a roller in the night. Yep. There's a ton of misheard song lyrics out there. Nad's Uncle Cracker did his big hit was Follow Me. And he broke off. Uncle Cracker left Kid Rock. I believe he was part of Kid Rock's band. You know, but then with AC/DC, you got Dirty Deeds and they're done dirt cheap. Well, what people hear is Dirty Deeds done with sheep. Seriously, Dirty Deeds and the Thunder Jeep. Never, never misheard that one. I always, for some reason, I always get Dirty Deeds done with sheep. I've heard that parody before, and that just keeps sticking in the head. You know, but when you get Brian Johnson singing it rather than Bon Scott, you definitely can't understand that shit. I don't know if I can play the music or not. I don't want to get a copyright on it. I'm unclear what I would get a copyright for. I know I can't play it for the intro and the outro. I'm not sure if I could play it during the broadcast. Not sure. Yeah, process that's bad. um, that's all right, Jamin. Come on when you get home, brother. You know, I'd rather have you safe than get in an accident. Boy, I've got messages coming in on one chat just for soda requests for the pub that I'm running in a couple weeks. Uh, We all know who TLC is and their big hit Waterfalls. Well, maybe not Nad's Life, but um, Nad's Life, you're going to want to look up TLC. Very, very popular female band, female trio. Very, very damn good. But the lyric is, "Don't go chasing waterfalls," and what people hear is, "Don't go chasing waterfalls." Funny, I never misheard that one. I always heard it. Don't go chasing waterfalls. You know, but like I said, I listen to death metal and I listen to them screaming in the mic and I could pick out every word they said. So people still think I'm nuts for doing it. Hey, hey, Nad's Life, do you know who Justin Timberlake is? Hi, Lori. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing, sister? Because we got NSYNC. Yay, NSYNC boy band. Yeah, they suck. You know, it's gonna it's gonna be me. And what the song lyric is, it's gonna be me. But people hear it's gonna be May. I don't know how you can mishear me and then get May. Unless they say me as in May, you know. Yep. And then you got Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer. There's a misheard in there. Something about getting nude. it made the list, but it's a little ways down. You know, bad venison. Luckily, I've never had bad venison before. I've had bad medicine. You know, and we've already touched on this one with Purple Haze with Jimi Hendrix was excuse me while I kiss this guy, and what people hear is excuse me while I kiss this guy. You know, and I thought he said that pretty well clear too. You know, maybe I can get away with playing a song. Maybe I can. But we all know who ABBA is, right? Or ABBA, because it just came out with a new record. And I've got the record downstairs. Camilla bought it for me for Christmas because I was going to go buy it for myself, and I decided not to. But I've got the new record. Haven't listened to it yet because I don't. We've been in this house for 2 years, and I still haven't got my stereo set up. There's another one. There's a Bathroom on the Right by CCR, and it's comes from Bad Moon Rising, I do believe. And that's another one I by Johnny Nash. And it's I can see clearly now the rain is gone, but people here I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Gee, I can hear these. I know these bands. But but Dancing Queen by ABBA or ABBA, however you want to pronounce it, it's see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. And I did listen to this the other day. And what people hear is see that girl, watch her scream, kicking the dancing queen. Um, I couldn't mishear that one. I probably because I listened to it over and over and over that I knew what the words were. Could that be? And Laura, you just put this one in here about CCR, Bad Moon Rising, because what it says is that there's a bad moon on the rise, and there's a what people hear is there's a bathroom on the right. Boy, we know our misheard song lyrics, don't we? You know. Oh, I had one written down at work, and I can't even think of it. I can't even think of the name of the song. I think it's by Crosby and Nash. Diamond Girl. It's Diamond Girl. And words to Diamond Girl. And what's the one I hear? Yeah, all right. The one I miss here all the time is by Diamond Girl is what the lyric is, you sure do shine. Okay, that's the lyric right there. And what I actually hear is because these fuckers can't pronounce their goddamn words clearly, is you do be shine. That's what I hear. And I ain't on anything. I just can't fucking hear it right. Or you do me shine. But the actual lyric is you sure do shine. Hey Rick, how you doing, brother? You know, so that's one I miss here all the time. Then back into my collection here. But I like Dirty Deeds Done with Sheep. That's a pretty bad song to listen to. You know, and we all know who the Eurythmics are. In Nad's life, you don't know who the Eurythmics are, but look them up. The song title is Sweet Dreams. You're going to love the Eurythmics. I guarantee it. You will love Annie. You will love Annie. Excellent, excellent voice. Ooh, yeah, damn good. She's a diva from hell, I tell you. Hey, Randy, how you doing? How you doing, brother? But the lyric is, "Sweet dreams are made of this," and then people actually say, "Sweet dreams are made of these," and I hear it. I do. When I listen to it, I can hear this and I can hear these, so I can understand how that gets mispronounced. You know, I'll never leave your pizza burning. I haven't heard that one. I don't listen to a lot of Stones, and I haven't heard that one. You know, you got the bike loaded up and taken it. What's wrong with the bike, Rick? What's wrong with that? Is that the 75 you're taking in? Manson can be. You can't understand Manson because he screams. That's why you can't understand him. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? I still have yet to hear a band do that. Um, Done with Sheep. Thank you, Lori. And she sends her love. She's downstairs working on roster right now, so I'm upstairs, so I'm not disturbing her. Just had some good old fest drama drop today on my pub. Imagine that. And it's only going to get worse. We're doing good, Jeff. Just living life, living the dream, you know. Yeah, Ned. The Eurythmics, just look up Sweet Dreams. You're going to get Marilyn Manson and the Eurythmics. Go for the Eurythmics. You'll love you'll love it. And they got a bunch of songs that you'll love. You asshole, Randy. You got watermelon and you're not sharing? How dare you? Yeah, definitely. I will fill you in on that. I will fill you in. You know, just for that, Randy, you get to be up on here. Oh, Lori, you're just gonna laugh when you hear this. When you hear it, I can't say it on here because it's not my stuff to say on the air. But I'll tell you in a different, in personal chat. Rub it in, Randy. Rub it in. You know, then we got Nirvana. It smells like Teen Spirit. You know what the lyric actually is here we are now, entertain us. What people hear is here we are now in containers. Maybe if Kurt would get all the marbles out of his mouth, people could understand a word he said. You know, But it was their first hit, very popular. I mean, I love to sing it in the car, just scream my head off while I'm doing it. Then you got Weird Al's version, which is "Smells Like Nirvana." We will rock you. And what people actually hear is kicking your cat all over the place when it's kicking your can all over the place. Maybe I can get away with some of this. Beyonce, who cares? I don't like Beyonce. She, but anyways, her song is "Single Ladies." Put a ring to it, and what people are hearing is "Hold me tighter than my very own jeans," and what the lyric is "Hold me tighter than my dear on jeans." Must be some designer shit. I don't know. I'm a guy. I wear a t-shirt and jeans. If I wear designer jeans, there's something wrong because I'm a guy. I don't wear designer jeans. You get me Wranglers or Levi's, I'm happy. Or Faded Glories, I'm happy. Yeah, and hell, he actually let some fall out of his mouth. And Jeff, you know who Duran Duran is. Lori, you do. Randy, we all know who Duran Duran is. And their one song, Rio, you know, what they actually say is like a birthday or pretty view. And what people actually hear is like a birthday or preview. Well, they are English, and sometimes you can't hear the goddamn word they say, you know. But I do like the song "The Reflex" and "New Moon on Monday," and shit. They got other songs I can't even think of at the moment. It's because I'm old. You know, I can't remember some of these words in the songs. But then you got Johnny Nash with "I Can See Clearly Now." We did touch on this one, which is "I Can See Clearly Now the Rain Is Gone." Very good song. Very good song. He's got a great voice. He really does. I love singing along to that song. And what people hear is "I Can See Clearly Now the Rain Is Gone." Process. Yep, you were saying that. You know, how about Desperado? We all know who that's by. You don't even, if you don't know who that is, I mean, come on, one of the popular bands ever, the Eagles. But what they actually say is, "You've been out riding fences for so long now," which I always hear. But what people hear is, "You've been out riding offensive for so long now." How do you get fences? Unless you got football on the brain. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks, brother. This is something that I figured I'd touch on because a lot of, we mishear song lyrics all the time. And then we have to look them up to see exactly what they say. And, you know, and it's interesting because what we hear and what they're actually saying, um, two different things. And you just, so, and our brains work in mysterious ways. Try getting high once because you'll see everything totally different. You and with the Beatles, again, the Beatles, I want to hold your hand. I think. Yeah, I want to hold your hand. I had to look back. But what the people hear is I want to get high. And what they actually say is I can't hide. I'd just rather get high myself. Not with any of the new lace shit. No, just give me some homegrown and I'll be happy. Yeah. Hey, you, get off of my cloud. What's the. I don't think there is a misspoken lyric in that one or a misheard lyric. Don't think so. Um, this is one of the biggest all time misheard lyric of all time. ELO's Don't Bring Me Down. What is it, guys? What is it? You know, because the original lyric is Don't Bring Me Down, Groose. Groose, right? And what do they actually say? I mean, what do we actually hear? What they actually say is Don't Bring Me Down, Groose. What do we actually hear? Is Don't Bring Me Down, Bruce. And I hear Bruce. I don't hear Groose. You know, Rock the Cash Bar by the Clash. I keep hearing Rock the Cat Box. I do. Every time I hear it, I keep hearing Rock the Cat Box, Rock the Cat Box. And you know what they say is rocking the cash bar. But what people hear is lock the taskbar, lock the taskbar. I hear rock the cat box. Why would you want to rock a cat box? You know, the mind works in just weird ways. We all know who Toto is. They're making a comeback. They're touring again. And their hit song Africa. What the lyric is, I bless the rains down in Africa. And what people actually hear is I miss the rains down in Africa. Well, yeah, because Africa is a very dry continent. Over half of it, I believe, is desert. It's one of the biggest deserts in the world. I should say the biggest desert is in Africa. Post a link again. I will do that. And paste. Posted. Dorothy's dog. What about Dorothy's? Are you talking about Danny's song? And Dorothy's dog. Dorothy's dog name was Toto. Here's one for you. Kiss with Rock and Roll All Night. No, I've never misheard this one. Ever. Never. But the lyric is, we all know what the lyric is. I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. Plain and simple. What people are actually hearing is, I want to rock and roll all night and part of every day. How in the fuck do you get that? Yeah, that's right. Dorothy's dog name was Toto. Got caught up in that tornado, saw the witch, hit her head, killed the witch by throwing water on it. I'm melting. That's why I don't go outside in the rain, because I'll melt. I'm a bona fide witch. Just kidding. And I've heard of Nicki Minaj. I've heard of her. Never listened to her. I've heard of her. But her song is Anaconda. And what her lyric is, and when we done, I make him buy me bailment. Why can't those people speak flippant English? Put the words in there right. And when we done, I make him buy me Bellman, or what, however the fuck you say that. But what people hear is, and when we done, I make him buy me lo mein. This is why I don't listen to that shit, because they don't speak right. You know, it should be, and when we are done, I will make him buy me Balmain. That's what it should say, but no, these newer artists can't spell, and or I should say can't put the proper English in their lyrics. No. Here's what I was talking about for Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. What people actually hear is it doesn't make a difference if we're naked or not. And the actual lyric is, it doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. You know, and you don't want to see me naked because, you know, I don't want to show anybody up, for one. And two, too many people will be taking notes of what a real man looks like naked, you know. So I hope y'all spit your drink out and started bursting out laughing. I hope I broke all of yous, because that shit was funny. You know, and if I didn't get a reaction out of you, that means I just didn't do it right. Yeah, yeah, I know, that's what she said. And look who I got coming on here.
Finally, I made it.
How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. How are you, man?
I'm doing all right. Doing
That's
all
good.
right.
That's good. Yeah, I could have swore you said it was 8 your time, so I figured I had another hour, man. I was rushing around trying to get things done.
I go on at 7, because if I wait till 8, then I won't get to bed on time.
Got you.
you know.
Well, I'm usually asleep by this time anyway, so you know.
Right. And you're an hour ahead of me, so.
Right.
And
Anyway, yeah, you're talking about all these bands that you can't hear the lyrics from. I guess I've listened to them so much that I know most of the words that you're talking about. It's funny.
right, you know, you know, and well, Aretha Franklin, hers, God, I can't even keep up with when she spells respect. I can't. I try to, and it comes out. REEN. I just can't do it.
What did she spell divorce? Oh,
Right? Respect. Divorce. I didn't know she turned into Tammy Wynette.
there you go. Hey, at least in country, you can understand almost every word they say.
Right? Right. And you don't have to slow it down either.
No. Uh-oh, I'm getting a call. I'm gonna have to tell her no.
Who was it? Gray Star?
No.
I
Somebody
tell
else more important than Gray Star.
More important than Gray Star.
Well, yeah. Yeah, he's not the soul of my existence.
Well, neither is your
As a matter of
wife.
fact, he won't be on again tomorrow. He's got other engagements again. So next
Really?
week we'll be back and we'll be talking our normal bullshit. Wow, man, I'm doing all kinds of stuff, ain't I?
Yeah, I think your computer's rubbing off on you.
My computer's doing what? I got stuff shut down.
That must be your phone then. No, because you just got a call on your phone.
Yeah, I'm not on the phone.
Wow, that's some funky shit right there. Now, if I was hired tripping,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to fix it.
are you on a tablet?
No, I'm on my computer.
Oh, wow.
Maybe my computer's been smoking too much dope.
Hey, I wouldn't put it past it. Hey,
I give her a
Nad's
good
life.
whack.
There you go. Nad's life. The Doobie Brothers did not do "Blinded by the Light." That is Manfred Mann.
Yeah, who's another one hit wonder, basically.
Yep.
Come on now, computer, stay in there. Hang in there, computer.
You know.
Don't do this to me. Well, we can keep on talking because I'm at least coming through audio, right?
Yeah, you are.
Sorry
It's
about that.
fun watching your computer just trip.
It might be my camera wire because I've got a wire that's stretched out away from the computer. That might be what it is. It's like
That
double
could be it.
wall. Yeah,
A bad wire broke off or something.
yeah, you'll have that.
You know. But you know Bob Dylan.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can't understand half of what that man says either. That's like a rolling home, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got a worse northern accent than I do.
Yeah.
But he was doing blowing in the wind, and people hear the ants are my friends. They're blowing in the wind.
Yeah. Well, you've heard it. He took the breathe right strips, and now he talks like this, don't you?
That's why he's all fucked up.
Yeah, breathe right strips take you real good and clean you right up.
Yep. Yep. And process, it's his name, Robert Zimmerman, and he was born in northern Minnesota.
Imagine that.
You know, and so was Prince. He was born in Minneapolis,
Yeah.
except one's
Prince.
alive.
Prince was an odd fellow because you really couldn't understand. He screamed a lot in his early stuff, and you really couldn't understand, what he was saying. But when he came out with Purple Rain, that's when he really went off.
Yeah, but he was odd because he's shy. He
Well,
he he didn't talk to anybody.
a lot of performers are that way.
And he was only what 4'10".
I don't know. Yeah, he was a short fucker. Yeah.
At the Hard Rock here when it was open, they had his Purple Rain suit, and that sucker could have fit on a doll.
A doll,
Uh, was it My American Doll, the big doll?
huh? Oh yeah, the ones that walk with you.
Yeah, it could fit on that.
My daughter wanted one of those as a kid.
But he was an awesome artist. I mean, played every instrument, had the band just to back him up. After the Revolution, because the Revolution did play on the records. You know, and did you know it was Wendy that came up with the beginning of Purple Rain?
Who?
Wendy.
The guitar player, or was she the? keyboard player?
She was the guitar player.
Okay. Here I
You
go again. I'm doing a
know.
jig.
There you go. And if would you believe Madonna was a virgin at one time?
No, never.
Right. Now as many legs, she spread her legs way too many times.
For way too many people.
You know, but with her like a virgin, people hear like a virgin touched for the 31st time.
The 31st?
Yep.
I've never heard that one, but okay.
Neither have I, but if people hear it, it must be true.
Yeah. Well, hey, if it's on the internet, it's got to be true, right?
Right? Right? I mean, the internet doesn't lie.
No, never. You can trust everything anybody says on the internet. Just watch YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that. I mean,
Hey, YouTube will teach you anything you want to know. Anything.
uh-huh.
Whether it's the right way or the wrong way, it'll teach you.
Shit, you can look up how to roll a joint.
Yeah, I bet you could.
And they'll show it.
I don't know that these community guidelines they got going on now, man. They may not show that. They'll show product, but they won't show people smoking it, or they don't want to show people smoking it and rolling it, stuff like that.
You're gonna make me test that out, aren't you?
Test that out. What are you gonna roll one?
Well, I might just go get a little thing of tobacco and make it look like I'm rolling a joint. They'll never know. It's been so long, I don't even know where to go buy it.
Yeah, I don't know what marijuana is.
I know what that wacky stuff is.
Oh, that's the stuff that makes me sleep. Okay, yeah, okay, I know what it is.
Process says he's going to be doing brain surgery by dawn because learning it from YouTube.
Yep, that's the truth.
Just make sure you crack the cranium right. you know.
Big fat hammer works every time. Use the ball peen part.
You're not supposed to tell people that.
Claims made on this program are solely for entertainment purposes. Do not try this at home.
Exactly. Right. I'm going to have to put disclaimers on. Do not try this at home.
Yep.
Do not take what we say literal.
Yeah.
Jeez.
If you're a literal kind of person, you're the wrong person for this channel.
I know a good psychiatrist.
Do you? Man, I've
Yeah.
been thinking about going to see one.
I'm a good psychiatrist.
I don't know what I'd tell them, but I've been thinking about going to see one.
I'm a good psychiatrist and I'm cheap. I'm free.
You're free? Yeah.
Yep. What goes one ear goes out the other, and I swear to God, I have no idea what people say until they jog my memory. Oh, that's right.
Oh, you were telling me that, wasn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So what's Randy in the process doing tonight?
Well, Randy's eating watermelon, that prick.
Eating watermelon. That's right. I heard you saying that on the way in.
Yeah, and he ain't sharing.
Must be nice, Randy.
But he is in California, so I don't blame him.
Well, is it Walmart watermelon?
I
do
bet
you really
you it
want to
is.
buy your watermelons from Walmart?
I get mine from Aldi.
I get mine from Kroger.
Well, see, the ones from Aldi are twice the size of what you get in Cub, and they're half the price.
Right.
They're $5 versus $8. So I get more watermelon for a cheaper price, and it doesn't go bad. Well, I've never picked a bad one from Aldi yet.
Last one I think we got was it was on sale for $2.99 or $3.99. I can't remember which, but yeah, it was a big sucker. We split it with my brother-in-law. It was pretty good.
Yeah, and Cub charges 8, $9 for them now. You know, outrageous.
Yeah. Well, everything's going outrageous, man. Like I was telling you just a little bit ago, I paid $3.94 for gas, and I was so happy to pay that.
Right. I mean,
Yeah,
I just filled my bike up for, what was it, 450, and that's for the non-oxidated fuel. 450 a gallon.
450 a gallon. That's premium.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, it's still like four. I can't remember what premium was. 479 maybe. It was almost a dollar higher than the regular.
Yeah, and we're at 405, so that's, maybe I was wrong there. Maybe I filled it up right around $5. Either way, I got it cheaper than 550.
I know something's got to change, man. It's just it's getting crazy. We're headed. They say we're headed into a recession, but technically we are in one because we've had two quarters that have went down, and when you're
Yep.
in that, that means you're in a recession, and they're just too stupid to realize that.
Well, they're too stupid to say it because they don't want the panic.
They don't want it on them, is what it
Right.
is. And yeah,
Right.
and everybody knows who they are. We're not going to go there so you don't get demonetized or anything with this video. If you know when you get there,
You know, but Nad's life says she's gonna go get some watermelon. I hope she buys enough to share with everybody.
is she going to cook it?
Oh, ooh, I want to see cooked
She cooks
watermelon.
about everything, don't she? Wow,
She
man, I can't
does.
believe some of the meals she makes.
She's got that electric skillet.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, she makes some damn good food.
yeah, it looks good. That food she looks makes, gosh, makes it look good.
And I'll drop her page in the comments
Yeah,
after the show. I'll drop her link in there.
yeah.
You know, and I'll drop yours in there, Randy, and not Randy. Randy, I don't think you got one.
Randy hasn't put anything out yet, has he? I know
I
he's
don't think
talking
so.
about getting a channel, aren't you, Randy? You still in here? Yeah, I see he's eating the watermelon still, fucker.
But I'm gonna drop yours in there, Jamin. I'll drop the unaffiliated and process. I'll drop yours in there as well.
I'm glad somebody knows how to do all that, man.
Well, I would do it right now, but I've got my lyric, the misheard song lyrics in my phone, and I've got this going on my laptop. I need a third thing. I need someone just to do that for me.
Yeah, you need a secretary. But yeah, continue with your list and let's rap about it for a minute if you want.
I was gonna say I wish my secretary would have sex. You know, if she did, my wife would kill me. Um, how about Pink Floyd? Do you know the misheard lyric from "Another Brick in the Wall"?
Another brick in the wall. Let's see. Your kid's a punk in the hall. That's one I've heard. Uh, yeah, there's several different ones for that one.
Or how about in the back room, in the background, when the guy's saying you can't, how can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Right.
I hear, how can you have any pudding if you don't beat your meat?
I I can say I've heard that, but yeah, if you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding. Yeah.
You know, but what they're the lyric that they say is the no dark sarcasm in the classroom, and people hear no docks or chasms in the classroom. I can understand that one.
Not me. No.
You know, if you listen to it and you go, okay, they're English fuckers, so they can't really pronounce their words right. I got to pick on the English because Def Leppard's one of my favorite bands, and I mishear almost all their songs.
Almost all of them, really.
Well, almost all of them. You get
Let's see.
um Love and
high and
affection.
dry. Um,
With Def Leppard's love and affection, I mishear some of those words.
yeah.
No. But it's fun because when I find out what they're actually saying, I just go back to what I was hearing.
Oh, it's funny. We'll be driving down the road, and I'll be singing along with the radio, and I'll sing the lyrics. You know, and my wife will go, "What? That's what that says." Yeah, it's all the time.
My wife goes, "What the fuck did you just say?"
I'm gonna have to start writing them down now. Every time she does it, I'll give me a pad and paper and say, "Hey, baby."
Um, I've got the cassette of Me So Horny, the clean and dirty version. I can rattle off the dirty version no problem. Once you hit the clean version, I can't say it. You
Yeah,
know,
I know the song you're talking about, but I couldn't tell you what the words are. I don't listen to it enough.
and I'm about done with my list on this list. And I scrolled up and I was like, 20 hard, and I just seen this 20 hard truths about penis size. I shit you not.
What song is that?
I don't know. It's got some bald guy pointing to a cell phone. No, it's actually, oh, that's the one right below it. Um, it's got some guy covering up his hands are covering up his bulge in his
Are
underwear.
you sure you're not on a porn site, son?
Well, I don't know. Best life. It could be a
Us
porn
old
site.
married folk in this technology, you never know.
Right. Right.
I mean, I got a YouTube channel and I got Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and all that crap, And
Yep.
I'll get these messages from these girls. And it's like, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" It's like, "What are you texting me for?" And they're like, "Well, what are you on here for?" "I'm on here to get people to meet me and know me, make friends, not for a date."
Right. And I just had that happen today, as a matter of fact.
Is that amazing or what?
I just go, wow, because she didn't waste no time. Or he.
He or she, yeah.
Yeah, go the pop the picture up right away. And I hear a lot of people say if the picture goes up right away, it's a guy. You know, then wanted my picture. I'm like, oh no, sorry. You want to see what I look like? Go subscribe to my show.
There you go.
And I gave her the link. She goes, no, I want Discord links. I'm like, sorry, I don't know any other Discord links.
It was either a hooker or a cop. Look out.
Right? And you got to get up pretty early to pull one over on this guy. But Paul McCartney, another Englishman. Imagine that.
Well, which era are you talking? Are you talking young Paul, middle aged Paul, or old Paul?
This would be during Wings,
Okay, middle aged.
mid 70s. Because what the Beatles actually broke up 73, 74,
Yeah, something like that.
and this is when Live and Let Die came out. I believe that was the 70s.
Yeah, it was late 70s, I think.
And what the lyric actually is, but if this ever changing world in which we are living, boy, can you tell I'm reading? And
Well,
what
sing.
people hear is, but if this ever changing world in which we live in, I hear live in, I don't hear which we are living. I hear we live in.
Living.
Yep.
Let's see. Man, in the car, I could picture these words right in my head. And now I'm drawing a blank. This damn camera does it to me every time. Of course, I was smoking on the way home. Oop, did I say that?
Hey, you're smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, I
You know,
smoke way too many cigarettes. As a matter of fact,
I don't know what brand.
too many brands.
Hey, that natural spirits.
A American Spirit.
No natural spirits.
Is there two of them?
Well, the tobacco you got in there is all natural.
Supposedly,
Yeah.
they don't tell you that the bleach in the paper and then the filter and that's the carcinogens. Say
Right.
that again.
But apparently American spirits is
Carcinogens.
supposed to be a lot better for you.
Yeah, well, the ones that are natural leaf, yes, they're supposed to be better for you. But to be honest with you, if you smoke any white brand cigarette, they're bleached paper, and when you bleach paper, you're putting chemicals into it, and it's changing the effects of the paper.
So why don't they just call it cracker cigarettes?
Cracker cigarette,
You know, white
because you
paper,
don't
white.
want to call other cigarettes other names. Call them cigarettes.
Well, you got Benson and Hedges, which is brown.
Lights aren't,
You know, then but they're all mostly white, so why not call them crackers?
because they got crackers that you put in soup for that.
I know what someone will probably flag me for saying cracker.
No, because we're talking about soup crackers.
Yeah, the fish.
Where you at, process? Get in here, Randy.
Yeah, come on, you two slackers.
How many people we got in here? Anybody? Nad
Well,
and
we got
Randy.
two for sure. Nads went to get watermelon. So I'm guessing we got Randy and we still have process. I'm hoping. I think my buddy Jeff and I think Rick I think they all jumped off. No. So how much you like Dire Straits?
Dire Straits is a pretty good band. I never heard of them until Money for Nothing came out. To be honest with you,
Yeah, I didn't know who they were until then. You know
I guess that was their big hit.
that and Walk of Life.
Well, the whole album turned out to be gold for them. I mean, the whole album was great. It's
Then I
just
never
those two
heard.
songs, were the.
Yeah, and then you never heard anything after that.
Well, no, they still kept making albums. I think they had three or four at least. Process would know.
Yeah.
Jeffrey's still here.
Mm.
Why don't you come on, Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff, come on in.
Post
You
a
know,
link because it's probably gone again. You never know. That's why I couldn't find it when I looked.
yeah, I'll post that link again. That won't be a problem.
So what do you actually do for a living, if you don't mind me asking?
I work with aluminum extrusions. What I do is I get 1 foot samples every morning. So tomorrow morning I'll collect the samples that were taken from today, and then I take them in my little office because my boss can't stand me, so he kicked me out of his office. And I check
Damn cat.
I check the dimensions on them. The wall thickness, gap, all that. I check all the dimensions I can. And if they're good, I write them up and I just put them I create a list and then I put the die number, the customer, and I'd say if it's good or if it's bad. And if it's bad, I tell them why. Like, oh, this has a sharp edge, or the die broke or something. And then I let my boss know and he orders a whole new die. So
So it's got
that's
to
what
be
I do.
proper thickness or something like that.
Yeah. You know, there might be a gap that's out of tolerance or, too big or too small.
Gotcha.
Or um, when they pull the, pull the metal straight out at the press, it might be pulled too much, so the dimensions are, or the metal is orange peeled and the dimensions are really small. Stuff like that. That I have to catch. I don't catch the finish or anything like that because they should be catching that at the press. I'll catch die lines, but nothing else other than the dimensions and occasional crack, crack die and stuff. But one of the things we do is the rollout docks that you see out at the lakes. That's all aluminum. We make all that part.
Okay.
The stadiums, what the railings going up the steps. We do all that. We just had a bunch come through. We
Cool.
did the Twins Stadium. We did U.S. Bank Stadium, the 49ers. So I think they just got a new one. Some stadium out in California just got a new one. We did them, and we did the new one for the Chargers and the yeah. Who went in that one stadium in Los Angeles? The Chargers and who? No, the Chargers
Um,
of San Diego.
well, didn't LA go back to LA? The
Yeah,
Rams?
the Rams, and there was one more.
I know Oakland went to Vegas, so
Yeah,
um,
but we did that new stadium that they moved to.
okay.
We did all the railings for that. You know.
So you make them and then ship them out, and then they put them in.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
Cool.
we do uh the
You got the
grills.
gravy shift, man. I would love to have your shift. Were you going at 6:30 and get off at two?
I go in at 5:30 and get off
Five
at 2.
thirty?
Yeah.
I'd do that to get off at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
You know, ride the motorcycle in. Get off. It's nice and warm. Have a nice ride home. A lot of idiots in the a lot of idiots on the road at that time.
Yeah.
But it's really nice except for the winter because I got to get up when it's flipping freezing ass cold. You know, can't ride your bike in the wintertime here.
You could, but you know.
Yeah, but knowing me, I'll go down and wreck the bike.
I remember back when I was a kid, and the wife, the first wife, had the baby. I left the car for her and rode my Honda 350, 19 miles every day. Back, 19 miles there, 19 miles home in the snow, rain, whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I remember having to do that.
Is it Rick used to ride in the snow,
It's fun, that's for sure. Gets a little
right?
hairy sometimes.
Right. Hail sucks though.
Oh, I hate to ride in hail. That's usually when I'll pull over. Like me and preacher were talking. You just ride through the rain because eventually you'll ride out of it. Um,
Yep.
but hail, I have to pull over because if I can't see the road and I'm getting pelted by little bullets, I'm pulling over.
Yeah, and find shelter so you don't get hit worse.
Yeah, usually I try to get underneath an underpass, but anymore they got guardrails where you can't pull your bike off. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you're right there on the side of the road with the bike. You're over the rail, of course, but it's a big mess. I come back from North Carolina one time and it was like that, so I pulled over. I It was funny as hell because I pulled all my clothes off of the bag that was dry and went behind one of the poles and changed as cars was going by in the rain. Got into dry clothes, put all my wet clothes back on the bike, and just stood there until it stopped raining. And then I got on the bike and went on. It was funny.
Well, Rick and I got caught with hail back in the early '90s when he was picking me up from work, and we just were about to hit a gas station, and it started hailing, and we were just so lucky we pulled off underneath the canopy and waited till it was done.
Right.
But God, did that fucking hurt. That little pebble shit just hurts.
Yeah, my helmet is an open face helmet, and it's got one of them slide down shields. And
Yep.
then I got this face piece that'll snap onto it to make it a full face. So that I usually carry it with me in case it starts raining.
Yep. I've got a full face and a half helmet.
Yeah,
I don't got one that's just open.
the one I got, it's from Harley, and it's a three piece. It's a half helmet, and then the piece comes down here, and then the piece snaps onto the face. Harley, and so I can have it three ways. Half helmet. How you doing, Jeff?
Good. How are you doing?
Good to meet you. And then the piece snaps onto the face.
Are you still on a Mac, Jeff?
I am. That's the reason why it took me a while. It didn't like the Safari.
Okay. So, Jaman, Jeff, I knew from my first wife. We met then and became really good friends, and we just continued our friendship.
Cool.
Yep.
We didn't let us being divorced get in the way or nothing. And that's the way it should be.
Are you in Minnesota too? There.
Originally from Minnesota, I'm down in Texas now.
Oh, okay. Cool.
San Antonio area.
So you went from one extreme to the other, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my green state here. It's nice and green all the time. So.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a drought right now, so everything's brown for the most part.
And dusty, I bet.
Yeah.
Things just got green here. We just got a bunch of rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling you about my shoulder the other day, Rob, and I tried to ride the bike to work. I made it to work, no problems, but on the way home, man, after working all day, my arm got to hurting just putting it right here like that, and it was killing me right in here. So I'm gonna make an appointment and go see the doctor, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully you didn't tear something.
I don't know if I landed with my arm out because I thought I landed, right on my shoulder when I tripped, and it's just killing me. If just to raise it up in the air, it hurts, So
you might have tore something, maybe bone spur or something.
that's what my brother was telling me. He thinks that I must have had my arm out and tried to catch myself or something and tore it. Who knows? MRI, $700-800 later, I'll find out.
Right.
You know how that is.
But we were talking about oh God, dire straits.
Yeah.
Don't ever get my age. Shit goes out the window, I tell you. But money for nothing, and it's chicks for free, and people hear chips for free. And I don't know. I always heard chicks for free.
I could hear it. Yeah, either way.
And I'm sitting there like, how in the hell do I get? I was in a band and I never got chicks for free. Never paid for it either.
Kind of band there, buddy.
Well, we never did make it out of the basement. And then Paul Young, doesn't he sing every time you go away?
Who? Daryl Hall and John Oates, yeah.
No, Paul Young.
Every time you go away, you take a piece of me.
Yeah.
I thought that was Daryl Hall and John Oates, but you may be right.
I want to say it's what's his name? Something Wait. But Daryl Hall and all John Oates, yeah, they do. They were originally sang it, or they were supposed to sing it at one time.
You're thinking John Waite?
John Waite, yes. Because didn't he?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Because Hall and Oates did it in concert, and I looked up. They were supposed to originally sing it.
Yeah.
But it's every time
Yeah.
you go away, you take a piece of me with you, and they say take a piece of meat with you. That's what people hear.
You take a piece of meat with you. Okie dokie. Take your meat with you.
So, what are some lyrics that you know, Jeff?
I mean, you've gone through most of them. I don't know if you touched on Tiny Dancer, Tony Danza.
Yep, we did that one.
Yeah. I was looking at checking out a website too with some of them, but I think you're covering most of them too.
I haven't touched on Starship yet.
Yeah, that one I saw.
Find your way back. Yeah. There's quite a different. Yeah. Starship. Yeah.
Well, they're talking about we built this city, and what they say is on rock and roll, and what people hear is on sausage rolls.
On sausage rolls.
Again, I don't know how people can come up with that because
I don't either. That's some of these don't make no sense.
and I was sober
For
when I heard
checking
this
this thing.
stuff.
Leave it alone.
Was your cat after your stuff?
Oh, my phone, it went off, and yeah, the cat's over here too. What's up? You want to be on TV? You want to be on TV? This is Charlie. Charcoal's his name, but we call him Charlie.
Nice.
Yeah.
I never thought that Bohemian Rhapsody had misheard lyric though.
Yeah.
And I listened to it too. I went and listened to it yesterday, and what they say is spare him his life from this monstrosity. And that's what I always heard, but people always hear um, saving his life from this warm sausage tea. How
I
do you
thought it
get
was
that?
saving his life from this monstrosity, but
Yeah, that's what it is. And I'm like, how do people mishear that? I'm pretty sure Kenny Rogers has got a couple in there too. That fucker sings so goddamn low, sometimes you can't even understand a word he's saying.
was there any rappers in there that you see or what? Because like I
Oh,
said, like I was saying earlier, most rap songs I can't even understand because they're going so damn fast.
well, they got one in here from REM.
REM, really?
Yeah, and Taylor Swift. Oh, you know, a bunch of ABBA though. Um, Rap, really rap. I'm not seeing any rap so far.
No Eminem or Snoop Dogg or nobody like that? That's amazing.
Well, I think that's the thing. You can't understand it anyway, so you wouldn't know what the lyrics are in the first place.
Yeah, they can't write them down, can they?
Well, we got is Shaka Khan rap.
It would be top 40. I wouldn't think it would be rap. Well, yeah, I guess it would be because there is, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think she
Feel
did
For You.
in some of the
Yeah,
songs.
that song, I Feel For You, got some rap in it.
Yeah, because she's in here with um, I'm Terry Wogan, and the correct lyric is I'm every woman. From the song I'm every woman. I'm
Hell, that's
every
Whitney
woman.
Houston, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. But I don't listen to Shaka Khan. I heard "Feel for You" and that was it. You know. Again, ooh, here's Will Smith. He's a rapper.
Yeah.
Um, his song is "Getting Jiggy with It,"
Getting jiggy with it.
and people hear, oh, people hear "Kick a Chicken with It."
I got my boots on, so kick a chicken with it.
Yeah, and I would show up to poker and I get excited about winning a big hand, and I go, "I'm getting jiggy with it," and one of the gals looked at me and goes, "You don't know what that means, do you?" I'm like, "I don't give a shit. I'm just having fun." You know.
You should have looked at her and went, nah, 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 nah.
Here's another rapper, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Baby's got back. And
Easy
what?
come, easy go. Will you let me go? What is that? Queen from Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yup. I like big butts. I can in a can of limes. That's what people actually hear.
I like big butts and a can of wine.
Yeah.
A can
I
of wine.
always heard I like big butts, and I cannot lie. I,
I
I,
can't say why.
I mean, and I skimmed through a lot of that just looking for rappers.
One list that I found has got they mentioned Canadian national anthem.
Hmm.
Oh Canada, we stand on cars and freeze.
What do you want, cat? Leave me alone. Can't you see this is my time?
Wow, I just had everything go black for a minute, for a
You
second.
did.
Yeah, and it says my connection is fairly good. Fuck that shit. I'm sitting right
Maybe
over the
your
goddamn
maybe your
router.
computer became woke.
Ha! It's mixing with your computer.
Yeah, no shit. Well, ever since I whacked mine that second time, it ain't shorted out again. Knock on wood.
Chambers Brothers' time has come today. That's from Nad's life. What you talking about, Nads?
Chambers Brothers. Who are they?
I don't know. I've never heard of them. Easy come, easy go. Yep. Process, you know a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, he should be on here talking about it.
He's probably
Chambers
naked.
Brothers.
According to Wikipedia, the Chambers Brothers are an American psychedelic soul band, best known for their 11-minute 1967 hit Time Has Come Today.
Y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Time has come today. Never heard of them. Psychedelic band, huh?
Well, if you
Maybe,
think about it, time is still coming.
maybe we should get some mushrooms and listen to it.
Oh, God, I've never had mushrooms. Not the tripping kind, anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
If you get past the nasty taste of them and can keep them down without puking, you'll be all right.
Well, that's when you use a chaser.
Well, that's not the fun part. You don't get the buzz if you don't eat, you don't drink nothing, you don't smoke after it, nothing. You just eat the mushrooms and enjoy the buzz.
Well, that sucks.
No chasing it. It's just the way it's got to be done, man.
Hey, Nads, we did Google it, and we found out it's a psychedelic band. So, in other words, you need to be tripping just to listen to their shit,
Or they were tripping when they wrote it.
right?
That's Roger Walters.
You know,
Waters.
like
Roger
Pink
Waters.
Floyd.
Walters.
Oh, okay.
Was it Sid Barrett from Pink Floyd? He wrote The Wall.
The
As he
movie?
was tripping, and it was a journey into his mind, and then he put himself into a psych ward.
The movie was a trip for sure.
You know, I've I found my mom found the album in a garage sale for $3, so she got it.
Does
You
she have a
know,
record player to play it on?
not anymore because I outplayed those fuckers. You know,
Yeah, I had a record player in storage for a long time. Ended up throwing the whole thing away trying to make some room.
you know. But yeah, my mom used to have the old turntables. It had 78 speed, and it flipped down, so the record player would flip up into itself.
Right.
And then you just wanted to play a record, you just pulled it out, plugged it in, and there you go.
Yeah. I remember that kind, and I remember Mom had a big console TV that had a record player with 8 on one side, and on the other side it had the receiver, the 8 track, and
Mhm.
I don't know if it had cassette because I can't remember if cassette was out at that time. I was a kid back then. 70s. Yeah, it was a pretty cool thing. The top lifted up.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
parents had one of those too.
yeah. I imagine all of us, our parents at least had them.
Yeah, I used to have 8 tracks. I loved 8 tracks.
Did you ever have a
You
car
know
with an 8
another?
track in it?
Oh yeah, I remember that. I could have killed my son. My dad gave him all the 8 tracks they had. Those fuckers are collector items, and he took them, and he didn't have a place for them when he moved, and he threw them out.
No, man.
I told him, I said, why didn't you just give them back to me or give them back to your grandpa? Well, I didn't know I could do that. I damn near strangled his ass.
I bet you did.
Can you hear that? I'm
Very low.
playing Dancing Queen.
Cause she's the dancing queen, young and sweet.
I'm waiting for it to get to the chorus.
Young and sweet. Oh, excuse me.
Let's see if they say it. There you go.
Feel the beat from the tambourine.
Yeah, that was one right there.
Mhm.
Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for that shit.
That wasn't 15 seconds. You get 15 seconds, I think.
Oh well, shit. 15 seconds, so I can handle 15 seconds.
Yeah, and you're talking over part of it as well, so they can't really, I don't think they'd
Nail
be
me.
able to nail you on that.
So Nad's life says she wishes she was born in the 70s so she could experience life without phones and internet. God, that was some fun shit.
Life was more simpler back then. You wasn't didn't seem like you were rushed, because the phone wasn't right on your side where somebody could call you and say, "Hey, come here."
Right. And if you needed to call someone, there was always a payphone or you went to a friend's house.
Yeah,
You know, we were always outside all the time on our bikes and just
that
the
was
the street light came on,
that
we
was
went home.
that was before video games too. To be honest with you,
Before Atari.
Yeah. 80s was basically when video games really hit big, weren't they? 80s.
Pretty
I
much.
don't remember. Pong in the 70s. Yeah. Atari, yeah, like you said. Was that, I want to say 74 or 5, maybe? Something like that.
I want to say 76, 77.
Yeah. I remember a little bit of the President uh, Ford, so that would be 72, 73, something like that, maybe. And then I remember 76 when Jimmy Carter was president.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pong came out in 72.
72. Wow.
I just wanted to be of service. Just wanted help.
I'm queuing up Jimi Hendrix, by the way.
You want to hear him kiss the sky?
Kiss this guy.
Excuse me while he kisses a guy. Oh.
I'm almost going to have to plug my phone in. Shit.
Yeah, usually helps.
I'm down to 30% on the phone.
Oh, you got plenty.
That's what she said.
Yeah, sure, it's what she said.
Uh-huh.
That's more than enough, right?
Right. Well, actually, you only need 2 minutes.
Well, one for her and one for you. I'm gonna get me a splash of tea, guys. I'll be right back.
All right, this comes up here pretty quick. I heard "Kiss the Sky." I didn't hear "Kiss the Guy."
Yeah, but we've been talking about the misheard lyrics, so we're picking up on the correct ones.
That is true. That is true. Good thing about long charging cords. I can go halfway across the room with them.
Mine's almost that long.
Yeah, and I heard your wife say, "I wish."
No, that was me saying I wish.
I wish I
my
could get
Reese's
away with
peanut butter-
playing a 20-minute song.
My Reese's peanut butter cup melted and then refroze. That's weird.
Yeah, but the frozen Reese's cups are so good.
Oh, yes. Dad's Life just asked me, or asked us, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh, shit, she needs a history lesson." Have we ever listened to The Sound of Silence by Disturbed?
Of course.
Yes.
Simon and Garfunkel. I've heard Disturbed, and I don't like it. I didn't really
don't like that
Disturbed.
version?
No.
I like Simon Garfunkel's better, but
God, I
Disturbed
love
does it
that.
pretty decent.
Platonics did a version of it, and it's pretty good.
Who sung the oh, give me a second. Where's My Baby Been? Who sung that originally?
Where My Baby Been?
Yeah, the Lord took her away from me. Where has my baby been? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know the song. Hang on.
You guys get
I know the first part of that one. Wait, I'm sitting here going, where in the fuck is my memory?
Last Kiss, Wayne Cochran, also done by
Last
Pearl
Kiss.
Jam.
That's the name of it. Last Kiss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was a one-hit wonder.
Well, either Disturbed redid it or
Pearl Jam.
who?
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam. That's the other band I was thinking of might have redid it. But yeah,
Yeah.
Pearl Jam. Yeah, I think that's a good version of it. Eddie Vedder. Yeah.
No, the one version I liked was Def Leppard's Personal Jesus when they redid that from Depeche Mode.
Yeah.
That they did that some real justice there. And it's almost identical to the original,
Mhm.
Right.
you know. And I've got that on 45 too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Def Leppard's version. I got their self-titled album from um Amazon, and it came in there. It came with the album,
Cool.
So I'm like, shit. I listened to it. It was damn.
Well,
I love
albums
it.
are making a comeback. I guess people want to hear the scratchy versions.
Well, vinyl has a sound you can't get. You can't duplicate on a CD. You know, all that imperfections, and that's one thing I love. When I put on a record, I like to hear that pop. I like to hear that crack, and just to hear it go through and all that mono, just that sound. I just love the sound.
Mhm.
Whereas on a CD, you get that clean, crisp sound. You can't duplicate a vinyl sound.
You don't have that warmth.
Right. You know, but I've got tubs full of vinyl in the garage. I've got a cabinet downstairs that's just full of them. My new ABBA record, I can't even put anywhere because I have no room for it. You know,
Yeah, I downsized one year and before I realized albums were going to be big again, and donated all of them to the Everybody's Records, which is a local album shop here in town. They didn't give me anything for them. I just donated them. All my albums.
Mhm.
What a mistake. You'll have that though, won't you?
it. Oh, I found was it a Record Day store find Def Leppard's original album repressed for record store day. I found that, bought it for $50. It is now sitting in my collection downstairs.
Hmm.
A guy was
Yeah.
selling his whole collection. He had the original Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction pressing from the original label
Oh
for
wow.
$300.
Damn.
I was like, fuck that. He had a lot of expensive records, and I'm sitting here, I can't buy these. $50 is my limit. You know, if I buy a $300 record, I'm going to want to play it.
I don't know, man. I paid $300 for a record. I don't want to scratch it.
I want to buy it at least. I want to play it at least once.
Right.
When I was over in Germany, there was a record store in Heidelberg. They had the Butcher cover of the one Beatles album.
Yep.
And I think they wanted, I want to say it was either 500 euro or 750 euro for it. But it was one that they managed to get out before they relabeled it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was probably well worth that.
I'd pay that. Definitely.
American less than euros or more than euros?
More.
At that point, it would have been more.
More.
I think we're still more, but not by much.
Yeah.
Did you know there were more than one album cover for Led Zeppelin's In Through the Outdoor? Because it
What is
came
it?
in a paper bag. The album was covered in a paper bag.
Hmm.
And I found this out 2 years ago when I picked up Def Leppard's first record. They had the guy had a copy of In Through the Outdoor. And another guy was talking. I said, I've already got that one. He goes, yeah, but which one? You got A, B, C, D, or E? I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, they came out with different album covers and they labeled them A through E. I've got D.
Hmm.
The one he had sitting there was E.
Is Into the Outdoor the one with uh, the man like a wizard kind of coming out of an old hut?
No.
No.
This was Into the Out. It was black and white, maybe a little bit of cover.
Yeah.
This is it. I'll hold it. See if you can see it, Jamin.
Oh, okay.
And there's five different covers. Yeah. And I've got one of them. And I guess if you got all five, you got a lot of money right there. You know.
Hmm.
But I found that out. That was pretty neat.
One
Yeah, no
website that I found talks about that there's an F as well. So that makes 6 different covers.
Damn. Dude, the things we find out when we just bullshit.
Shut up, cat. Yeah, it's got him sitting in different poses in different parts of the bar. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then one's got more people in it.
Yeah, 6 different album covers.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, and I've got one of them. Damn good. I've never played it though. I never opened up to play it. And that was never sealed in plastic either.
Yeah, that's what the
No. Yeah, it was never sealed in plastic. It came in a plastic bag to cover the album, and that's how you bought it. You know. Oh, my butt's getting sore. You guys are slow. I was expecting a comment out of that.
we're both never mind.
But
You gotta go in through the outdoor.
right. And did you know that Def Leppard's Hysteria album almost matched the Beatles for singles? I think Def
Sale.
Leppard. Well, yeah, Def Leppard was going to put out 12 singles to make the album cover. Each single would have a picture of the album, and they almost beat the Beatles. in sales of their singles, but they never finished the album cover. If I'm right.
Hmm.
And I didn't get all the singles because I found out too late they were doing it. And Mom, Madonna's "Papa Don't Preach." When they banned that from the stores, I went into I want to say what Jeff was at Midland Musicland.
Musicland.
Yeah, and then later it turned into Sam Goody.
Yeah.
But they had Musicland in the Eden Prairie Mall. I went in just as soon as I heard they were banning the sales of that record, and I bought the last two 45s from uh, Musicland.
Are they still in the wrappers and everything?
We may have lost him.
Yeah. Madonna, she's made so much damn money off of her sexy body.
It's sexy now?
Well, yeah, she's sexy.
Well, she used to be sexy.
She's still sexy as an old woman.
I mean,
I'm not going to kick her out of the bed for eating crackers.
I'll still grab that ass. She still has a good ass. I'll give her that.
I'm sure she still got her cone-shaped nipples too. Shut up.
Well, her last tour she had to cancel because it wasn't selling.
Oh, really?
Yep. Just like Michael Jackson before he died, he had to cancel the rest of his tour because the tickets weren't selling.
Well, that tour that he died on, that was sold out, wasn't it?
No.
No?
No.
Because I watched one of those, the making of things, and yeah, they were acting like it was sold out everywhere.
There were quite a few cities that weren't sold out, and he had to cancel the rest of the tour. I think the States is one of them.
Well, considering how dumb you are when you do drugs, you never know when they're going to take you away from us.
Right. And he was his dad kept him on pills that kept him in puberty, so he wouldn't leave puberty for his voice. So he was pretty fucked up long time ago.
From the get-go, huh?
Yep. But if you look back, there's a lot of people a lot of these musicians were fucked up at some point.
Like I was saying, drugs gets a hold of you, and doesn't matter what you do for a living. If you start on them, you start heading down that slippery slope.
Right. Look at Hendrix and Morrison, Joplin. The list goes on.
Cobain, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Right at age 27 too. So there's something that age 27 you got to die or something.
There's a lot of older ones that go too, like in their 40s and so forth. But yeah, like you said, usually around before 30, before they hit 30, yeah.
Elvis Presley died in his 40s.
The real up and coming, people who are going to be stars who aren't stars yet, and then they die and they become stars. You know what I mean? Because some of them, how can I say this without saying it like an ass? If some of them wouldn't have died, you probably would have never heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like oh, I'm trying to think of what the guy's name was. Yeah, see, I can't even remember what his name is now. But he's one hit wonder and thought he was a big guy and went out and got trashed and killed himself. Yeah. I'll think of his name and let you know, Rob. I'm drawing a blank right now. That happens to me quite a bit anymore.
One hit wonder that got trashed and killed himself.
Yeah, it was probably I want to say 80s, 90s, maybe early 90s, late 80s. The hell was his name?
Oh, jeez.
See if I can Google it. Ain't that what Nad says? Google it.
Oh, Jeff, that's right up our alley. A one hit wonder that killed himself. Oh, shit. There's so many from the 80s.
Well, there's so many one-hit wonders, but then you've also got so many of those 80s acts that went ahead and killed themselves too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Michael Hutchence from NXS. You had what's his name from Milli Vanilli.
Millie,
That's who popped up, Milli Vanilli, when I popped that in there. Maybe it was him. I've got the guy from Milli Vanilli, and then there's another one that's one hit wonders, but that ain't the same one. Michael. Cuchalone. Let me punch this up here.
Michael Cachote.
Cachote.
Capitalized on the popularity of boy bands in the 90s and
He was a boy band in the 90s. What he was in. But yeah, they would have never known his name if fucking, he didn't die in a car wreck. Idiotic people get behind the wheel and do drugs.
right?
Kids, though, you think you're invincible.
Yeah, Gloria finally showed up.
Hey, G. She's late for the party, huh?
Yeah, I'm watching this on my phone too, and I'm sitting there like, damn.
Oh, maybe I should have it on the phone, huh?
About 3 second delay.
That's it?
About a 3-4 second, yeah. And Gloria says hi. And you can see the chat, can't you?
Yeah, I've got it on my screen here. Nice seeing you too. Thanks for coming in and checking us out. We're just bullshitting.
Gee, what's another one hit, or should I say another one hit wonder? What's another misspoken song lyric?
Yeah, that was what tonight was about. Huh?
Well, we never stay on topic half the time. You know. I mean, tomorrow you're not going to stay on topic. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, like I was saying, I don't have a topic picked out just yet. If I even am going to do one now, because Graystar said earlier that he can't do one tomorrow, but he can do one next week because he's been busy with his second job that he's got.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah. So he's gonna come on next week, and we're gonna rehash everything that's been going on. His vacation.
Well, you could have a bullshit session.
Well, yeah, that's what we like. Like you said, that's what we do anyway. Bullshit. Try and have a little fun.
Are you guys familiar with Adele?
Yeah, Adele. Yeah.
Yep.
You know her song "Chasing Pavements"?
Chasing. I probably
Pavement.
heard it.
Well, people here, or should I just keep chasing penguins
Yeah,
instead
lady.
of, or should I just keep chasing pavements?
Keep chasing penguins.
They'd be easy to catch.
A penguin? I don't know,
Yeah.
man. They make it to the water. They're gone.
Well, they make it to the water, but they can't run fast to the water.
Well, they slide.
If they got something to slide on,
They do it to zoo anyway.
maybe we should give them some of Process's lube. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, Process, if you ever come back to listen for it. I'm going to give him shit because he didn't come on.
And Process or Randy?
Both of them.
Both of them.
You know.
Yeah, it looks like they left.
Taylor Swift has got a long list of ex-lovers, right?
She's got a long list of songs that people don't understand the words to.
Oh yeah, one of them is Blank Space. And
Yeah.
the correct lyric is got a long list of ex-lovers. And I'm sitting here going like, no shit. And what people hear is all the lonely Starbucks lovers. That's got to be some lonely ass people.
Starbucks lovers.
Damn. I mean, we covered a lot of misheard song lyrics. Wow.
Well, there's a lot of misheard song lyrics out there, homie.
Right? Like Papa Don't Preach, Papa Dom Peach.
Papa's on Peach. Oh,
I never misunderstood that one ever.
nah. I'm in trouble deep.
That was me at one time. Oh God, you're gonna laugh your ass off at this one. Selena Gomez is Good for You. The correct lyric is I'm 14 karat. What people are hearing is I'm farting carrots. I'm gonna have to go listen to that song.
She's farting carrots.
Oh God.
Oh man. That's
the
funny.
monkeys. The monkeys, I'm a believer. And I'm sitting here looking at this because the real lyric is then I saw her face, now I'm a believer, right? People you're hearing, then I saw her face, now I'm gonna leave her.
I saw her face. Now I'm gonna leave her. I couldn't leave her. Oh no, I couldn't believe her.
Does that mean is she a one bagger, two bagger, three bagger?
Well, if he's seen her face and gonna leave her, she's a no bagger. See ya.
If Nad's life is still around, she won't get that reference.
Daggone, man, you've been on 2 hours. Go.
Shit. I'm gonna have to go to bed here pretty quick.
It's 10:15 here.
Yeah, it's 9:15 here. And Jeff, you're still in Central Time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just straight down 35.
Right.
Oh yeah. When I go to Arkansas, I go down 35 when I turn off right around Kansas City, then I veer off. I can't even think the name of the road. It goes down towards Springfield. I know it's Springfield because they got a huge ass Bass Pro Shop there. Gee, how would I know that?
Because you're an avid fisher and hunterman.
Oh, I'm
Fisher
a
and
hunter.
hunterman.
Fuck fishing.
You're a fisher and hunterman.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Yep. Did she crack her head with it? No.
Blue Seal in the Sky with Diamonds.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucille in the Sky with Diamonds. Yeah. I've heard that version.
But here's the question: does it actually stand for LSD?
That's a good question. I guess you'd have to ask the guy who wrote it.
And I think it was either McCartney or Lennon that wrote it, and it was Lennon's boy Julian who who made a picture of it raining diamonds. A stick figure with it raining diamonds, and that's how he said they came up with the song.
Gotcha.
And people goes, no, it's
Because they
it's a
were on
code word for
LSD,
LSD.
man. They were taking mushrooms.
It's like Puff the Magic Dragon.
That's
Just
about
another,
pot.
right? I mean,
Or
a boy with
dwarf.
imaginary dragon.
There's so many songs about drugs. Motley Crue, freaking
Oh God.
most of their songs.
Mhm.
But with Puff the Magic Dragon, Little Jackie Paper, come on. If that doesn't tell you that it's about pot, that nothing does.
Right. Yeah, Gavin. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, but it was all trying to get past the radio censors.
Right.
Right. Yeah, got to get past the radio censors.
And it worked.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to them, about the song, they'll just tell you it's about a little boy's imagination, and which is fine. I'll buy that. But it's a fun song to listen to.
Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, I might program it in and listen to it. Puff on the Magic Dragon myself.
God, I used to puff the Magic Dragon. I used to have one that looked like a dragon.
I got one that looks like a dragon. But
God,
it's 10:30 almost here, 10:15, 10:20. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get off of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap this up too, because
so I'm gonna go ahead and take off and let you wrap it up. I'll watch the end of it. I'll catch you later, okay?
All righty.
Jeffrey, it's great meeting you.
Same here. Nice meeting you.
I'm sure we'll see each other around.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'll have Jeff come on a little bit more.
Is he on our Discord or anything?
He is not on our Discord.
Yeah, we'll invite him to our Discord then.
Would you be okay with that, Jeff?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll send invite out tonight or tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Cool. I'll see you guys tomorrow then.
All righty.
Bye.
Have a good one.
So how you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing all right.
We haven't talked for a long time.
Yeah. Scared off a new hire within 4 hours.
Oh, geez. What'd you do?
Well, he got hired to basically do data entry for us and on the forms that we do. And we went and broke for lunch, and boss got a text. He's like, after I got back from lunch, he's like, Jeff, come here. And text basically was, hey, I don't think this will work for me, and I don't think I'll be a good fit, and I'm not coming back. And it's like, okay.
Damn.
So,
No, you're still a teacher, aren't you?
well, yeah, I do training at work,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm doing the basically separation documents on the Air Force folks.
Oh, nice.
So it's a lot of it's data entry and review of records and stuff like that. HR data entry.
I didn't know you were still doing stuff with the Air Force.
Yep.
You know. Yeah, I thought you were a teacher and
No, the wife's doing the teaching.
okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought you were a teacher at one point, and I'm like, and then I'm finding, you're telling me that you're still doing stuff with the Air Force. I'm sorry.
Yep.
That's flippin' awesome.
Yeah.
You
No,
know.
it's paycheck. So
Now you're retired from the Air Force, right?
yeah.
Okay. And I just posted Nad's Life server, her YouTube channel. That's good. At least you're still doing active stuff in the military.
Yeah.
They paying you good?
Yeah, it's all right.
Better than nothing?
Better than nothing, and probably a little bit better than what I could find up there for the number of years that I've got in.
Oh shit, you've got
That was the one issue was after I retired wasn't able to really find anything pay wise up there. So that's where I ended up staying down here instead of coming up there.
your wife just told me she's going to bed to take the dog out before I get settled. Because the dog's been sick and he's been shitting all over the bedroom floor.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. We just got we foster failed with a miniature Aussie.
Hmm.
And he's on his last of deworming.
Mm-hmm.
So and he's got the shits. So after he's done with this, he'll
Mm-hmm.
return more back to solid shit. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So let's see if I got one more to put in that chat. All right. But I'm going to have you jump off, Jeff, and I'm going to wrap this up here pretty quick.
All right.
Because the wife is going to bed and she wants me to take the goddamn dog out. And it is past my bedtime. So
yeah, it's getting close to mine too. So
yeah.
But yeah, for whatever reason, YouTube didn't let me know that you were on. So it just happened that flipping through YouTube and it's like, oh, Rob's on. Music topics. Yep.
Yeah, and it's been funny because they're not a lot of people haven't been getting notifications that people are on.
Yeah.
So, and if they do, it's usually later, not much later, usually a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Yeah.
I've got Jaman's link and their channel, the unaffiliated, Nad's Life, and the process. So I've got 4 channels in there. So if you want to go through them in the comments and check them out,
Yep. That I will.
I'm pretty sure they would love to have you subscribe to them.
Yep.
you know. So, but I'm going to wrap this up and
All right.
get out of here.
All right. Have a good one.
You too, Jeff. Thank you for coming on.
Yep.
All right. So that was our topic for tonight. Misheard song lyrics, and as you can tell, we had a lot of song lyrics that you just, couldn't tell what the original one was until we read it, and most of them we already knew. We, never heard them misunderstood, but you get them English fuckers, and you can't understand half the words they say, So, and I've got a few English friends out there, so don't, I hope they get a laugh out of that. But I'm glad you guys all enjoyed the show, and thank you, Jaman, and thank you, Jeff, for coming on and bullshitting and having a good old time talking song lyrics. So, but as I always say, hit the like button, tell your friends about me, share it, drop a comment. If you got something you want me to cover, let me know. I'll go out and cover it. I don't care. I'll do it, and always, always be a decent human. Live with the rubber side down and shiny side up. Be a decent human. I'll catch y'all later. Thank you for watching.